Ravi Singh is a Sikh British humanitarian and the founder of the international non-profit aid and relief organization Khalsa Aid. Ravi has been working as a humanitarian since 1999, when he had the idea of taking the concept of langar, the Sikh community kitchen, to regions of the world that needed it the most. Ravi shot to fame in the United Kingdom in 2014 when he mobilized his charity to help the people of Somerset after heavy rain and high winds caused huge amounts of damage to property and land. In 2015, Ravi helped the people of Nepal after an earthquake killed nearly 9,000 people and injured 22,000 more. He encouraged his newly made friends from Somerset to help. The BBC made a film about Ravi in 2016 titled The Selfless Sikh, which documented his journey to northern Iraq, where he provides aid to the Yazidi families who have fled their homes to escape the brutality of the Islamic State. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of Khalsa Aid, Ravi Singh Sidhu.
Thank you to the Sikh American Chamber of Commerce for inviting me. It was a last minute, lot of running around, so I'm here for 2 days. Got so much going on. It's a very limited time. I'm not going to run through the projects. I want to tell you some of my experiences in a very short time we have. I think in such challenging times, in such times of intolerance and hate, Sikhs have a greater role to play. We have suffered genocide, persecution, we have suffered a murder at the hands of our oppressors. One thing we never, ever did was to live in hate against another faith or encourage any harm towards another faith. We would give our lives, like Guru Tegh Bahadur, the 9th Guru, did, to protect somebody else's beliefs, because we believe everybody has the right to their own beliefs. So Khalsa Aid was it wasn't something new. Bhai Kanhaiya ji already started it. We got embroiled in our own political systems, Gurdwara politics, and we never really took the concept of langar or seva to the global level where it deserved. So what do? What is Ravi Singh and Khalsa Aid and the idea and the philosophy behind it? The philosophy is a refugee has no religion. A refugee, in today's terms, if you say refugee, we dehumanize that person because a refugee is from the Middle East. We have Sikhs amongst us, sadly, who hate the word refugees and hate refugees. That's a fact. They forget we were refugees in 1947, we were refugees in 1984. Through our suffering, we have changed the world through seva. So many langar groups around Europe, North America, so much love in every Gurdwara in the world. Wherever you turn up, we don't say no to anyone. So that is the message. The key word in all this is I would like to connect you to the refugees, especially in Iraq, the Yazidi refugees who have suffered so much. What's the key word is hope. This is your identity. We know why it's so distinct, but why do we keep it so close? Why do we always so proudly, like Kanhaiya ji did this 300 years ago, so-and-so done this 200 years ago, what's stopping you from doing it? So Khalsa Aid it's not a franchise. Every one of you are Khalsa. Everybody can take the step. We say enough here, like our mayor said just a while ago, it's his identity, his faith that changed. He was in a non-Sikh area. We go to non-Sikh areas. We go to war zones, conflict zones. My faith plays a great part. We don't sort of like suddenly shave our beards or take a turban block because ISIS looks like us. 2014, when you saw the picture with those Yazidi guys, I went to a camp where the people who refugees escaped, the refugees escaped from people like this. The ISIS captors, the murderers look like this. So we spent 4 years winning their hearts and minds through seva. So the message is the same as all the speakers have said. It's hope, humanity, seva. Through seva, you will change the world. But first of all, you'll have to change yourselves. Are you ready to change yourself to tackle today's modern hate, intolerance? I don't think so. I think we become so ritualistic. We go to the Gurdwara, the Sikh temple, we pay our respects, and we go home. I bring a message from you, from a 68-year-old man in a camp who's now going deaf and almost blind. And the Yazidi gentleman who I met about 3 years ago, every time I go, he always says to me, please don't leave us. Please don't leave my people. He's seen murder, he's seen rape, he's seen so many bad things, but he puts trust in you guys. He says to me, wherever you go, tell them not to go away, not for us not to walk away, to keep coming back. Because you're the last hope. Everyone else has abandoned us. They're living in a rough camp, which is not official. So these guys, who they escaped from this identity, now the same sort of similar identity is out there helping, completely different. So do not be ashamed of who you are. Be proud of who you are. To sacrifice it. The secret sauce, I don't have a secret sauce because I'm really bad at cooking. But the problem is, the secret sauce is here. There's no secret. What's the secret? It's being human. You just cannot be human. Today's challenging, the hate is all up to you. The responsibility lies with you guys. In today's world, there's so much hate in Europe. Nationalism on the rise. Politics of hate. This is what's bringing us down. Sikhs need to unite for humanity. My time's coming up, because the signal's going up, I think. So, but the same message again and again. I repeat it on my live broadcast, and I'm telling it here, and I'm passing it on. Do not live in hate of another faith. If you do so, it doesn't matter if somebody's a Syrian refugee, if somebody's a refugee from Iraq, they're human beings. Our Guru gave his life to protect another faith. Yet we are judging those people who need our help, need the shelter. When Guru Nanak Dev Ji, that's the langar concept, if Guru Nanak Dev Ji was here today, would he say, well, okay, the langar's open to you, but not to you because you're a refugee. So take that home with you. Open the doors, open your hearts to those who need you today without judging them by their faith, by their race, or their color. Thank you very much.